Welcome everyone to the first episode of the Soft 17 podcast, boys.
We're here.
My name is Jaden. To my right, I got Rayan. To my left, I got my other co-host, Sean. And how y'all doing today, boys?
Great, bro. It's a great day to be
A long time coming, bro. A long time.
Long time. A lot of talk. A lot of months.
A lot of
anticipation. We've been really busy though. That's really the issue.
I mean, like, if you want to kind of go over, like, how the idea started, like, a few months ago, you brought up the idea. And it's rare that all three of us are, like, down for something right away. So, like, whenever you texted us, like, I was like, I've been kind of wanting to think about starting stuff, like, content creation, things like that, just as, like, a side thing. So when you brought that up, I was like, this is perfect.
No, because I was like, oh, should I send it? Because I know they might look at me like, bro, we're not going to do that. But then when y'all were down, I was like, okay, we might as well do it. We're very young right now. We might as well. So that's kind of how, like, the name, too, now that we're on here, that's kind of how the name came out, too, because we're already young, and, like, we were thinking, like, we were on the way to the casino, just how the name came about. We were on the way to the casino, and we were thinking of names for months and months, and we were like, the Soft 17, someone just randomly said, well, we were going to the casino, so it kind of fit the narrative. Yeah. And I was like, wow, this does have a deeper meaning to it, because both of us, we're all working family business. Yeah. It's like, do we want to do this for the rest of our life, or do we want to take a risk and do something like this podcast?
It's got like a double meaning. Soft 17, for people who don't know, it's like when you get an 8-6, the soft 7, 8, 7, 6, 7.
6, 7.
Soft 17. So it's really like you have two choices. You
And black.
6, 7.
Yeah, blackjack.
Sorry.
It's
But in blackjack, yeah. It's an ace and a 6.
6 and 6. So yeah, it's like you got two different choices. You can either take an extra card and hit and play risky to get even higher because you have a free hit, or you can sit and you have a 17. So logistically, you should sit, but you also get a free card. So it's a double meaning. Do you want to take another card? Do you want to hit? Do you want to play risky and go for it, or do you want to sit and you okay with what you got?
Exactly.
So it's kind of like it's a good double meaning.
Exactly. Like you said, with the family business is like me. I just graduated college in May. I got a job lined up in a couple months with my major in supply chain, but like, this is the time in life where we can take chances. Like, do I really want to keep going with that? Or maybe I venture off into a different lane, try something else, you know? Like, this is really the time in our life, our early 20s. Like all of us are.
And like, we're in a blessed position too, where like, if this doesn't work out, which this is more of a hobby, but if this wasn't to work out, we have a backup plan. Or if we want to take a risk and do something else, we have the backup plan. So like, we're really grateful and very blessed for that too.
Yeah, this is just kind of side hobby, having fun.
Yeah.
And kind of some backstory on us. Like, we're cousins. We've grown up with Sean. Like, we've all grown up together so much since little town since birth. Really since birth. And like, at this point, it's more than just friends. Like, it's family, it's a friendship. And like, I think what blessed us is like, all of our parents are friends too. Well, obviously, they're our parents. But like, all of our moms went to college together. Like, it was really just like a perfect situation that they all were friends and hanging out so much that we were kind of forced to hang out.
Sooner or later,
we're gonna. But like, we were all like best friends since like.
Because we all kind of like the same stuff. Like, that's what made it easier. Like, it was pretty easy. All y'all like sports.
Yeah, like
that's all that.
Even now, like, majority of what we talk about is sports.
Yeah,
all
day.
And like, I love it. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world. But yeah, kind of like how we grew up, and like not just us, but like we're kind of talking about how we just went to a Mexican restaurant for this. Like literally right down the road. How far?
Yeah, 1.5 miles.
1.5 miles. And Cinco de Mayo is a chain, but it's like I think ours is the best. And we were eating there, and we ran into my parents. Like, that's just how, like, we're always running into people. And even the community we have here, it's like thousands and thousands of, like, people. Like, that we're gonna...
It just keeps growing, too.
What's it growing? And three live right here, and then our friends are within 5 to 10 minutes. You probably are the farthest in your family.
I live, like, 5 minutes away. Like, it's really just... It's just a perfect situation, and we're super blessed to even, like, be in this situation in general. But y'all want to hop into our first segment?
Let's do it.
All right, so this segment is called Dealer's Choice. So on the podcast, we're kind of the dealers here compared to the audience, I guess. So we kind of, every week, we want to come in with 2 to 3 questions or topics that we really want to discuss and kind of just like elaborate on them and then get y'all's opinions in the comments.
Yep.
So for our first question is, do people our age even want 9-to-5 jobs?
Here, I'm going to let you take that one.
I feel like it's 50-50, man. I feel like it's 50-50. I feel like the half really just want to just go through college. They just want to get a job. They want to have What's the word? What's the word?
Stability?
Stability. You know, they want to have something guaranteed.
Yeah.
They want to have like the same amount of paycheck every bi-weekly they give into the account. And there's the other half that's still, you know, it's still got like kind of our mindset, you know.
I feel like it's like a youth mindset.
It's more. I feel like it's more of an elder mindset. You know, it's more of like our parent mindset.
The mindset, or you
Not-
mindset that not that.
No, it's not 9 to 5.
I feel like that's in our generation. It's just like people aren't
I
like
feel like more
comfortable wanting to do 40 hours a week.
Yeah, I feel like more people lean towards 9 to 5, but I feel like
The
there's
older
still,
generation, you're saying?
The older
No,
generation,
our generation.
You should, y'all. I feel like our generation more leans non.
not
Really?
yeah.
I really think so, because if you look on TikTok, I think TikTok is a lot of the reason. Like, everyone's complaining about, like I see so many TikToks of people complaining about their 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'd say it's 50-50.
I mean, I'm sure low-key, back in the day, they probably used to complain, but they didn't.
but also like the older generation, you probably have people probably like in family business that are putting 60 hours, 70 hours, like it's nothing.
100%.
I don't know if our generation's like. I mean, there's people that do
What
it.
about the grit?
Yeah,
But
people.
also, us, it's like we're blessed, since our parents work so hard, like, we have the opportunity to take risks and maybe not do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Like, some people don't have a choice.
Yeah,
Some
you have
people-
to, that's like-
if you gotta do it to support your family, you gotta do it. And, like, that's respectable. That's what I
Yeah,
like.
you just look at them and you just like respect them, man.
You have to, man.
100%. Like, anybody, if I see you grinding or anything like that,
Yeah,
I'm
respect.
full respect.
No
Yeah.
matter what you're grinding at, but as long as you're grinding,
Yeah.
you can do it.
That's what I'm saying, because, like, I was kind of talking about my internship that I had a couple years ago. And that was, like, my first official 9 to 5 that wasn't under family. That was under family. And I just feel like that kind of taught me a lot. Like, the good thing about that is, like, I didn't have to take the work home with me. Like, once the 9 to 5 finished, I was done. You know what I'm saying?
You're leaving it there.
And, right, exactly. But also, like, my boss was, like, my dad. You know what I'm saying? So, like, having your dad as your boss, like, how much trouble can you really get in? Like, you know you're not gonna get fired.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's good that you got that experience because for us, like if we do a 9 to 5, it's really not that big of a deal because we're under our family.
Mhm.
So like our bosses are our parents, our bosses are someone in our family. So it doesn't feel that bad. But if I was doing corporate and doing a 9 to 5, I don't know how I would feel about that. Something probably to experience in the future.
And also, like, us, like, we were saying, like, we had the chance. Like, our parents told us to go out there and do what you want.
Mhm.
And they were the backup. If we didn't want to do that, we wanted to work at the stores or, like, work for our families. We always had that option,
Yep.
which we're always blessed with.
Super blessed for that. Man.
Super blessed for that. Okay, then there's kind of another question that goes with that a little bit. But would y'all rather make 80K doing what you love or 200K doing what you hate? I can start this one because I kind of have some ideas. So this kind of goes with the question. A job, is it 200K for a job you hate? If it was a job you didn't like, maybe better, but a job you hate is kind of crazy. Because every day you got to think that's at least 8 hours a day you're committed to.
Yeah,
You gotta say 40 hours.
Right. So that's like thing, and like my thinking was maybe if it's 200K for a job you hate, maybe you do that during your 20s, build up some money, and then in your 30s after that, then you can use that money and invest it to something else, and then you take that 80K job you love, you have the side income coming in. Like that's maybe my mindset if I was given this choice. But what do y'all think?
I don't know. I think the opposite because I feel like if you're in your 20s, you want to travel and stuff.
Yeah.
So if you're still making 80K in your 20s, that's solid. And then as you're older, you're gonna have to just grind for a little. So you grind 10 years, you're making that 200K. Like you're solid. You have a good foundation for you to retire early, and you're perfect. That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like it depends on where you're starting off. Like if you're starting off with $0 in your account, then that alters your choice. You know, if
Right.
you're starting off with your account, you got a house, you got like food, you got a car.
Yeah.
Then you can go have fun, go take 80K a year and just go.
Like talking about travel, we just spent 3 weeks in Europe this summer. Like people normal life jobs can't do that. Like you can't do that. So like
a whole month off. Just
right, you can't take a whole month off.
We were talking. We like kind of went over this question earlier. Like this came up on topic, and you were like, when our friends get married, because like marriages are close.
Yeah.
That's gonna be crazy.
Like one of the things Indian weddings. Indian weddings last from it's like minimum
4 days,
Wednesday,
yeah.
Wednesday to Sunday. Like you got
Especially if it's like closer.
if it's close to Wednesday, like sometimes it's Monday to Sunday. It's a whole week.
Yeah.
And so like being able to 9 to 5 jobs, you can't take off that.
You can't do it.
And like and that's only if it's nearby. If it's in a different city or a different state or something, like that's a whole nother issue. Because at least if it's nearby after work, I can come to each event every day.
Yeah.
Even though it's just like simple as like lunch, man. If I want to take a 45-minute lunch, just once all we know.
That's what I'm saying. Like we go out to lunch sometimes.
Lunch,
But see, that question kind of like correlates too because like the 9 to 5, I think it's more like you said about weddings. People are scared of the fear of missing out. Like, you know, when you're doing that 9 to 5, you're getting off at 5. But your homie that's like just working family business, he gets off at 2. He's experiencing everything at that wedding while that person working at 5. That's where that pressure comes in, where you're like, oh, I fear I'm missing out. I'm not gonna be there either.
100%. That's how, like, I feel a lot of times, like, right, I graduated college, but, like, I see all my college friends still hanging out in Knoxville and stuff. And, like, yeah, like, I want to be there, but, like,
It's not gonna last forever, you know?
it's not going to last forever.
It's gonna
Like,
end eventually.
you got to move on at some point.
Yeah, you start to have that mindset where you're like, it's whatever. Like, you're doing something for a good reason.
And the thing is, like, you're getting FOMO, but I'm sure, like, that guy, he might hate his job working to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He might want the job you have. So you got to look at it from, like, because, like, I had FOMO, like, for a while.
Yeah.
And now it's kind of, you got to look at each person, each situation as its own thing.
Exactly.
That's kind of what I was thinking, like, with that. But, yeah, that's, now, this final question we got, it's more of a complaint. We're talking about YouTube TV.
Oh my goodness. No,
So, us two have YouTube TV. You don't, luckily.
Yeah.
But we mainly have YouTube TV because we got rid of our cable, and YouTube TV is really good for sports.
We're big sports guys.
Huge sports guys. Any sport you want to. MLB, NBA, NHL, NFL, WNBA.
Caitlin Clark,
Big Caitlin Clark fans over here. College basketball, college football, college everything. Any sport you can think of, soccer, tennis.
Anything
Golf.
2 teams are going.
Yeah, anything like you're on. Not even 2 teams, 2 people. Golf. It's like you're going, like we're there, we're watching.
Yeah.
So kind of with that, YouTube TV, no one knows the situation. I think October 31st, right? October 31st. Disney owns ESPN, Hulu, and ABC.
Yep.
So Disney, I guess they got a contract negotiation with YouTube TV.
They couldn't come to agreements.
They couldn't come to agreements yet. And I heard YouTube TV's or Disney's also having this with Spectrum TV, so that may be an issue they got to look out for. But with YouTube TV, they couldn't come to agreement. So Disney pulled ABC, ESPN, any Disney-owned thing from YouTube TV. So all of college football is basically on ESPN.
All game day.
All of college game day.
Football.
But then have football for NFL.
Dude, Dancing with the Stars.
Dancing with the Stars, which we were talking about earlier. Like, you can't watch that. And on YouTube TV, which is crazy because YouTube is how much a month?
$82.99.
Exactly.
Wait, how were y'all watching the game yesterday? Because of using TV.
Well, we have to find some other avenues, some
alternatives.
websites, things like that. Honestly, we can say it out loud, but
I mean,
I've seen LeBron use the same website once or twice, so, you know, if LeBron's doing it, we might as well too.
That's crazy. LeBron's doing it and he has that much money.
LeBron is a billion.
Think about that. That's what
He's empowering websites.
That is crazy, but that's just like, it was just convenience of having YouTube TV. Like,
You can open your phone. It's like the YouTube
The box is insane. When you got the Sunday ticket box, it's
yeah,
live.
you have 4 like games going on. Once it's insane, that's all you need. But this kind of ruined it. Like we were saying, like we'll give it to like probably like the end of the month or a couple of weeks or something, because there's a lot of people that are like upset about this. And it was just like we switched from cable to YouTube TV. We have YouTube TV, we have Disney, and like Disney Plus doesn't even offer the ESPN games that we're trying to get.
They're like
you have to-
5 different packages.
Right, like none of them do that. So you have to buy ESPN Unlimited separately. It's so stupid. So
And I had ESPN Plus. The prices already went up by a lot.
exactly.
So it's like I don't even know if I should
YouTube TV back in the day when it started, it was like $40-$50.
It's 20, bro.
But ESPN Plus is honestly worth it though. There's so many good games on there. The Masters is on there. The Masters on regular TV too.
Masters.
Oh,
You know how much it is a month?
I think it went up to like 140 a year or something like that.
For you.
Which isn't
That's not bad.
because I'm already paying like 140, 150 for Red Zone.
You're paying
Sunday ticket.
$83 a month for YouTube TV. You're paying $300 for Sunday ticket and Red Zone. It's like it's all stacking on top of each other.
These paying like sports companies.
And like people are mad, so hopefully something changes. But if nothing changes within the next month, we might have to find a new.
Well, it's gonna be on
Yeah, UFC, if you're watching UFC, you gotta buy each fight individually. Pay-per-view.
But now it's
Isn't
gonna
that-
be Paramount
I
Plus.
think it's only on Stomp. I don't know. Is it on Hulu?
I'm
Paramount
pretty sure
Plus.
it's a lot, most of them are. I think so.
Hopefully the White House one's on there.
I think that one's just
That one has to. They got
That's
it.
gonna be.
I think that one's already like
I think the card hasn't came out.
I'll probably. We would probably
It's
watch.
so awesome.
We would definitely watch them together, and we'd probably just pay for the pay-per-view at that point.
Oh
Yeah,
Oh,
I think now I think Dana confirmed this to me on
Okay,
Paramount.
that makes sense.
It'd be insane.
Yeah, that's insane. But now that we're kind of done with those dealer choice questions, we'll talk about some sports. Our teams recently.
Oh,
Is that let's first talk about our combined team,
yeah.
the Tennessee Volunteers. Listen, basketball's can just started. We're 1-0. It's a good start. Nate's gonna be good though. Nate's gonna be like
You
this.
just gotta give him time. He's a rookie, bro. You gotta give him time.
He's a freshman.
Yeah.
But Tennessee football. Past weekend we lost to Oklahoma.
And then 2 weeks before we lost
We
it.
lost to Bama 2 weeks or 3 weeks before we lost to Georgia. Georgia lost.
I think Georgia lost just like cursed us for the rest
Right, like you were there in person, right? I was in Knoxville, I was in the city. Like that loss, losing on, we missed the last second field goal, we lost in overtime. Insane. And we haven't beat Georgia in what, 8-9 years?
I've never seen the stadium so quiet, bro. It was insane. We were like right there to beat them. That 4th and 6 where he caught the back shoulder pass.
London Humphreys?
Yeah, London
Insane.
Humphreys. The own guy from Nashville, man.
Yeah, London Humphreys from Nashville goes to Georgia. Come on,
Come on,
bro.
London. Come on, do better, bro.
But forget that. Forget those games. Let's talk about Oklahoma, bro. This game we just lost. I feel like Oklahoma, if we won this game, we were set up for the playoffs. Set
I
up.
think what college football play college football rankings came out today.
And we're 25th.
25th. There are 2 Tennessee teams in the top 25.
No, there's
I mean,
three.
the
I think
top-
Memphis.
And Memphis is 12.
Memphis and
Vandy's 11.
Memphis has one loss too, no? Oh, they lost to Arkansas.
I don't know who they lost to,
Oh,
but
yeah, they lost to Arkansas, Memphis. That's crazy.
That's just insane. That when would you think that Memphis and Vandy would be ranked higher than Tennessee? If you told me like freshman year when I was going there, I probably never
I
would.
would laugh at it.
That's just insane. To
But
me.
honestly, I don't even think like we would have a clear path where we'd have to beat Vandy and then we'd have to beat at
Even beating
At Florida,
Georgia struggled at Florida.
We never win at Florida.
Yeah.
Isn't Vandy game in Nashville?
No, it's in Neyland.
Oh,
We should-
no.
No, it's in Knoxville. Sorrel texted me today asking if I was
He also texted me.
It's like
Shout out to Sorrel.
shout out Sorrel. But yeah, I mean, so, like, who do y'all think the blame was on for that game, basically, for the Oklahoma game? I think that Oklahoma's defense is really good, but like Joey Aguilar still had a couple turnovers. Like it was like,
That fumble, they run it all the way. That's a game changing possession.
and I'm not blaming it all on him.
It's not Joey Aguilar's fault, but also like I don't like that call. Heupel on 4th down, game on the line. He runs the play action, but he's throwing it to a freshman. Like put someone in, put Ethan Davison, put
He
Miles
should have
Gibson.
caught that.
Yeah, I mean, hit his helmet. It was a little faster. Could have been a little more out of his hands, but still, you don't call that on a freshman. You call that on someone that's experienced. That can
That
go
also
take the
was
play.
numbers.
That's a lot of pressure on
Sure,
her.
but do you think maybe he was doing that for like element of surprise? Like, no, obviously Oklahoma was not expecting that because he was open. Oklahoma was not expecting that play. You know what I'm saying with that guy.
I just think he could have had a better throw because that's
No.
a powerful play.
I mean, yeah, and all respect to Oklahoma, you know.
And the thing is, like, you can't even blame Joey. He came in middle of the season, not middle of the season, end of the season. Nico transfers. He has to learn the whole playbook over the summer.
Nico, I think that set us back a lot.
Yeah, Nico. Bro.
Because we were really destined like this year, and mainly this year was going to be our year to go. And then since Nico wasn't here, Nico's supposed to be like our Heisman quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And now that Nico's here, Jermod McCoy hasn't played all year.
Gibson's
Ricky
hurt.
Gibson's hurt, and they're not coming back because they're like draft picks.
Besides Gibson, I think he'll come back next year.
Well, McCoy's going to be a first round pick, locked. So there's no point of him to risk injury or
They have
anything.
a re-projected UT.
I think
Joshua Josephs.
I've seen Joshua Johnson in now, I've seen Colton Hood in now, and I've seen
Colton Hood.
Chris Brazel. After that big game, he was projected. Like,
Yeah.
He probably fell off a little
He's
bit.
like he was leading that season.
He went off that game.
We're the only team. Well, this was before this week with 3 600 plus receivers. Like no other team has.
Oh, offense will put up points. That's not the issue. Our defense has been terrible.
Defense wins championships, bro.
You know what's crazy? Like, if we had last year's defense with this team, because like you know what I'm saying, we can never get the offense and defense on the same time.
Our defense kept us in the game last year, and now this year stops.
That's what I'm saying. When it ended Hooker, we would just pray. We would pray for a stop.
We have last year's defense with
With
Hendon
Hooker,
Hooker is
natty.
rats.
That would be nice. That would be insane.
It's like rolling on the NFL. It's like Bears Bengals game. It's like you get one. Either team gets one
The Bears
stop.
Bengals, bro. Okay, that's perfect transition to the NFL, bro. Because like this
Either team gets one stop. The game's over.
this past weekend, it was week what 9, week 9 in the NFL. It was probably every game was like some kind of.
There's always been one game. every
If you told me in the beginning of the season the Panthers would go to Green Bay and win, come on.
Packers are frauds, bro. Like they'd be losing to a lot of teams. And you know what's crazy?
They lost to the Browns, Panthers, and they tied with us.
Cowboys. And you know what's crazy? Like the
crazy.
Browns and Cardinals game, their offense sucked, right?
Yeah.
Cowboys game, their defense sucked. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what even is the issue really with the Packers? But forget the Packers. That Bears-Bengals game, bro, there's no defense.
How old Joe Flacco with 40?
You see it? You saw that Colston Loveland.
Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco's like
mad respect to Joe Flacco. He went out there and balled.
and he had like 500 yards.
He had 460 yards.
And like Jamar Chase did have a good game, but it was like a T. Higgins.
T. Higgins had a good game, yeah. And it was like, I don't understand how you can give that up. They just didn't tackle him at the end. Colston Loveland, he was just bouncing off. You know what it reminded me of? The Minneapolis Miracle. Where they just tackled Diggs. That's what it reminded me of first.
Watching that line was insane.
That's what I'm saying, the witching hour in red zone, that last hour.
Hey, Scott Hansen, shout out
Scott Hansen, you're the man, bro.
But even like your team, the Titans game, that was a pretty good game. Like, listen, the Titans, they played the Chargers. It was
came out the game strong.
Honestly, y'all kept it close.
You know, they kept it close because it was a pick six in that punch. The offense
was 0 points. It was all special teams.
What?
Yeah.
I had 14 points. I think y'all had 20. I swear I
was 20. Yeah, 20. It was all field goals.
Is Joey Slice still the kicker?
Yeah, he's fine. He was hurt.
But they were like, that's
Justin Tucker's a free agent right now.
No, but he has like allegations.
Yeah. We don't mess with him.
We don't talk about it.
Let's just Tucker on this podcast.
We need to monetize.
Nah, but like Cam Ward, what do you think's the problem with the Titans offense? Like Cam Ward obviously has potential.
I don't know if receiver.
Is it like you have Calvin?
It all starts with ownership first. You have to have you can have all the talent in the world if you're not the right people coaching them. It don't matter.
I mean, for sure. But do you think like on your offense, like, is it just coaching, or is your O line need a lot of help?
It's definitely all about, but it's got to start with the higher ups first.
They hired Brian Callahan. They hired his dad.
Yeah.
No one for offensive line. No one to coach offensive line. He's to make them
allegedly one of the best O-line.
And they Loki made him worse.
Yeah. And our new head coach, he's not
intern, right?
Yeah, intern head coach. He's not caught up to what football is right now. You know, 4th and 3, you're going. It was last week, I believe. I believe it was last week. 4th and 3. Cam Ward's going on the side, like, go for it. Like, you got to go for it.
Really?
Bro.
4th and
3, the Lions?
No.
They don't even question it.
No, for the Lions. Let's talk about my team.
Give it a clap.
The Steelers this week, good week against the Colts, bro.
Bro, it's in the division.
No. Yeah, we beat you.
Yeah. That matters.
But listen, no, I saw a stat, like, because talking about the 4th and 3, and it was like, how often does your team go for it when they should? And it was like percentages. It was like the Lions were at like 100 or something.
Yeah.
Lions were past 100. Steelers 0.
That's just the
zero,
bro.
But Steelers don't go.
Mike Thomas still got the old school mindset. That's what our interim coach. He's got the old school mindset.
The thing was, they're talking about bringing back Aaron Rodgers next year again. Bro, he's
A-Rod, bro.
He's old, and
I think he's performed.
He's performed better than I thought, but he can only do so much. Like he can our offense are really designed for like quick throws, short throws for Aaron Rodgers because his arm's a little shot now, but he's still got the brain.
Yeah,
so I'm saying
but man, he's made some of the most craziest throws in his career.
You saw a clip. The Colts, every single Colts player almost asked for his jersey. And he's like, I can't. Like I already promised. It's like every single John Matano's asked for all of these.
I can't believe he's just drugged up playing quarterback, bro.
Allegedly.
Speaking of this, off topic. Y'all see Tom Brady cloned his dog?
What?
Tom Brady, his dog died a few years ago. He cloned his own dog. His some dog company apparently can clone dogs.
I saw something about that today.
And Tom Brady clones his own dog, bro.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? That's just like
so he missed people, bro. He's probably just lonely, bro. He's probably
right.
Tom Brady, bro. You're Tom Brady.
He can find friends.
You can do anything in the world.
You can, but sometimes you want your.
He's lonely. Go back to football. He could still dominate football right now if he came back tomorrow.
Put him on the Steelers. He's going already.
Well, good. Put him on the Steelers. I would love that. Hey, off topic of the Steelers, Kyler Murray got benched. Kyler Murray Pittsburgh.
No. Kyler, they're starting Kyler Murray.
No, but you don't.
They announced today.
I promise you.
Yesterday you said they will start him.
No. Today, John announced they're starting.
But they throw their excuse is Kyler Murray's hurt.
Yeah, they think he's out for another long time.
But they said, especially after the game, the interview, they said Kyler's still on the way.
I promise you don't want Kyler Murray.
Yeah, but
you want him until Call of Duty. Just it's about next week. So.
What about Will Howard though?
Will Howard, he doesn't play. He was hurt during season, so we didn't really see.
We'll give him a chance.
No, honestly, I'm down. So if we're gonna keep A-Rod for another year and we let Will Howard kind of rock out behind him, I'm down to try it out.
See, that's always good. But having a young guy behind is like A-Rod, like some
y'all think y'all got it bad, bro. we have the worst defense I've ever seen. It says, I think we give up 35 to 40 points a game.
Tell the audience what a team you're a fan of.
I'm a Dallas fan. Yep. Jerry Jones. I know. It's been a real struggle this season.
Jerry's goals today, though.
I know.
He was in his bag this morning. When we saw a trade, I did not believe that in my eyes.
And like yesterday, y'all lost to the Cardinals last night. I think all of us, we thought the Cowboys would win that game. Because like regardless of how bad the defense is, you would think the offense would be able to carry
The
you.
offense was not performing yesterday. Hey, the Cardinals defensive coordinator, he's very young, but he's going to be a good head coach candidate.
And Jonathan Gannon's a defensive-minded coach.
Yeah, that too, so that helps them.
So I'm saying, but I mean, who wasn't working on offense? Was it like Dak?
No,
the whole line.
It's not even like the Dak slander. I get it, but dude, anytime we were getting momentum, 10-yard holding, 10-yard false start.
I feel like they were getting a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
They were getting a lot of pressure on Dak.
They were stacking him, but also Dak. I feel like he could have moved out the pocket a little more. But that's when you wish you'd have quarterback like Josh Allen and Mahomes. They make football so easy.
But I think it's like, do y'all think this year, like not this year, but even like in the near future, there's going to be a championship team without one of those like top tier quarterbacks? I guess.
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts still like. He's still top. He's still top 10.
You think he's top 10?
Yeah.
Maybe not this year. Last year's top 10.
Last year's never top 10.
You think you could?
Last year,
You think you can win a Super Bowl without your quarterback playing at top 10 level? No, probably right.
I mean, no, but then I guess Nick
Foles did it. No, Nick Foles playing top 10 level, bro. Nick Foles put up 43 points or 40-something points on Patriots in the Super Bowl, bro. You know the last thing I remember? The Broncos, when they beat the Panthers. Their defense was in 2015, I think.
Yeah.
Peyton Manning, they carried Peyton Manning.
First play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
playing the Super Bowl Panthers.
The Panthers, yeah.
For the first play,
They It was insane. I mean, this year, I feel like this year, like NBA season just started. This is probably the perfect time of the year.
Perfect. But speaking of NBA,
he's getting cold outside.
Speaking of football being peak, NBA, the scandals.
Oh my god, I forgot about that till you just said
the scandals. Like, how do you have millions of dollars and you still
if you don't know, the NBA has had a huge gambling scandal. It started probably NFL's had like little issues, but nothing.
This one's like FBI.
Right. So it kind of started with Jonte Porter a couple years ago. Yeah, Cash Patel, FBI director of this game. But a couple of years ago, Jonte Porter was like a year, maybe last year. I think last year. He was caught. Jonte Porter, if you don't know, he's like he doesn't play. Like
he's not like a superstar, but his brother, he's known for his brother.
He's known for his brother. Like he doesn't play. Like he barely got minutes. So he was telling like his friends or whatever, he would tell them to put his under. So basically, like if you don't know about gambling at all, like they give you a line. So they say like Vegas thinks Jonte Porter's going to score 5 points this game. So basically, he would be telling all his friends, he'd be like saying, and you can take more or less. So you could bet whether Jonte Porter's going to score more than 5 points or less than 5 points. And basically, he's telling all his friends like, take the less, take the less, take the less. I'm gonna fake an injury. Which is crazy.
Have you seen that clip where he's like shooting a 3 and he hits off the backboard and wins? He looks so mad.
He would play bad on purpose, and it's just like crazy. Like, first of all, you're a millionaire. Your brother's super rich and well known. Michael Porter Jr.
And it was for like 20,000 or something. And it's not a big number.
So no, people were putting that's a big number to put on Jonte Porter. Though.
Yeah.
Like no one, Jonte Porter.
No, but if he was the one getting that money. Like I'm saying,
like that's nothing to him, right? To him. That's what I'm saying. Like you're putting $15,000 on Jonte. It's not worth the under. No, I'm saying you don't think that would be noticeable?
And maybe when he leaves the game with an eye injury, like how do you leave the game with an eye injury?
You're getting injured.
The only guy that can do that is AD. That's the only guy.
Like in every game you're getting injured. You don't think anyone's noticing all these people making so much money off Jonte Porter? Has anyone ever even like willingly?
I didn't even know who he was till he got.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
he was currency.
Like, how much money on Jonte?
Oh, what's crazy is Terry Rozier. I guess well-known.
Right. So that was like last year, and it was kind of crazy. But this year, it's kind of started going.
So they got Chauncey Billups, the Trailblazers coach. They got Terry Rozier.
Rozier, who plays for the Miami Heat.
Yeah, but his clip was crazy. Like Terry Rozier would be dribbling the ball, and he would just like pass the ball to the other team. Like wasn't even trying.
Played last year for the Heat, right? Or they traded for him. And my friend outside here, my friend is a Heat fan, right? And he was always talking about how much Terry Rozier sucks. And I'll be like, nah, like Terry Rozier, like I didn't really watch him on the Heat. He was like, nah, like I've seen him like do good, but no, like when these clips came out, it was bad, bro. He was
It's
just
like blatantly obvious.
it's like blatantly obvious. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then Chauncey Billups, the Trailblazers head coach, like you were saying, he literally coached the first game of the season. Then this came out, and they like took him away.
Wasn't it more of like a poker like scam?
Apparently, he was involved with the mafia and some stuff. I don't know the details, but that's crazy, bro. It was like you were getting involved. Like he might have been.
This is like these two. I was hearing that Shaq was saying something, or no, not Shaq. Charles Barkley was saying that a lot of people are about to get caught. So it's about to be really interesting to see.
Yeah, and now everyone's like, now everyone is like playing good because like they don't want to get
So
caught.
something about Kevin Garnett was involved in like poker or something.
I don't know. Oh yeah, I saw that too.
But like for him, I feel like now why would they even mention it? He's already retired. It doesn't matter.
But I mean, we saw that. I kind of sent it to y'all that thing a couple weeks ago about college players being able to bet now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's this new thing coming out. It's a law. It hasn't been passed or anything yet. It was just proposed, allowing college athletes to bet on pro sports. So I mean, in the thing, you guys probably aren't thinking it's a big deal. Like college athletes betting on pro sports, they're not like involved at all. Like, why does it matter? I mean, there's a lot of contacts and things like that go around. Like stuff spreads. Like if you have a friend on the team, like. And once you're a college athlete, you know pro athletes.
Yeah, but like, and like on top of that, player props. Let's say your friend is Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State, and his props at 70. You're gonna tell him like when he's at 70, you're gonna tell him that you're betting on him today, and he's at like 65. He's gonna remember that when he's in the game. Like, give me the ball. Like, owe me some money.
And that's why, like, with gambling as a whole, like, that, like, we weren't even trying to get a whole gambling tangent today, but like. It's just so thrown in our faces, like all these commercials. And the NFL owns part of ESPN, right?
Yeah.
Which means they own part of ESPN Bet. So NFL owns a gambling company.
NBA is labeled as entertainment.
Right, and NBA is sponsored by FanDuel, NFL sponsored by DraftKings. It's like something, like it's always something going on. But
and all the bonuses just like lure you in.
They always try to get you, but don't gamble.
No, honestly, speaking of gambling, that story of Bruno Mars is crazy.
Oh yeah, Bruno Mars. So Bruno Mars is apparently a big gambler too. So he went to Vegas, and MGM Properties, they own a lot of really nice hotels in Vegas. So he was out in the hotels or something one of the nights, and he just playing. He's not very good.
What's he playing? I don't
know, maybe poker, blackjack, whatever. He's not very good. He got.
It was an insane amount.
He got into debt, maybe like.
I saw like a crazy number. I don't know if this was true or not.
It was like maybe $50 million worth of debt.
$50 million?
I saw more.
I believe it might have been more on the low.
I mean, I'm sure his net worth is higher, but
no.
She was betting against net worth.
He told them.
Look up his net worth.
He told them that.
Look at the scandal. See like how much it was.
He said that I can't pay it. Like I don't have the money to pay y'all.
So this is crazy.
Yes. So MGM and Bruno Mars came into agreement that an MGM Grand, Bruno Mars just performs there to make the money back.
That's crazy.
So even to this day right now, if you go to Vegas, Bruno Mars is probably
If you see Bruno Mars, you know why.
Okay,
he really doesn't want to perform.
It says so this game was in 2010. Oh wait, no.
No.
This is something different. Bruno Mars scandal arrested 2010 in Las Vegas for cocaine possession. That's not what you're talking about.
Every other season.
I can't find how much it was, but his net worth is 175. So you're saying 50, you were saying you're higher. That's just and net worth, you don't have it all in front of you. You can't bet. Yeah, you can't bet your net worth. Which that's crazy. I didn't even know.
Yeah, the Bruno Mars scandal was crazy.
Yeah, that was happening. Was everybody reason?
And like
it's been going on for a little. It's been going on for a while.
But that's crazy. I mean, if I was
that's smart for MGM though, because instead of having to pay.
But I was thinking like the tickets don't sell. Like no one buys it because they're just ridiculously priced.
Like that kind of reminds me of this episode Victorious. They went to the restaurant and they couldn't pay. They couldn't pay, so Andre and Tori just started singing. They started singing, and I'm just like, if you got talent, you might as well make it useful.
Those shows were fire. Victorious, iCarly,
Drake and Josh.
All those were so.
Dude, That's So Raven, bro. That's So Raven was fire.
Yeah, those all shows were pretty crazy. But
there were so many good shows.
You ready to wrap up?
Yeah.
All right, well, thank y'all so much for listening to the very first episode of the Stops We Do.
More soon to come.
Yes, more soon to come. Leave comments about what you guys want to see, kind of how you feel about the first episode, or text us, let us know if you have.
And y'all keep us accountable.
Yeah,
keep posting.
100%. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all our socials at the Soft 17 Pod.
We'll put it
Try
right
to somewhere on the screen.
maybe there.
But definitely follow us on all of those.
Show us some support.
Show us some support, definitely, and yeah, let us know what y'all think. But other than that, anything else to say, guys?
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time.